going on YouTube? We're out here in Minnesota in blizzard conditions. I bring you DreamKars episode 3. So it's very cold outside, as you can tell. So we're gonna be working in the garage today. If you remember last week, we got all of the plasti dip off. Looks really good. Well, most of it at least. Ooh, that actually looks really good. And now it's time to paint. So first things first, as always, we gotta jack up the car. I'm gonna take the wheels off. We'll do the fronts first. And then I'm gonna clean them off and put some primer on them, and we should be ready to paint after that. So one of the most important steps in the painting process is the prep. And you really want to take your time on this and get it absolutely as clean as possible. Here I'm calling these ones, well, good enough. You know, they were pretty scuffed up before, so I'm not going to worry about them too much. But yeah, they look pretty good. So next step, we're going to lay cards all the way around the outside of the rim, and then we're going to lay down some primer. Alright, so we just got done finishing laying our primer down, and it turned out, I'd say, pretty good. Just want to make sure you get it all over, keep the can moving. Yeah, that's about it. So we'll let this dry for, I think it said about 4 hours, and then we can move on to painting. So that should be fun. So it's been about 15 minutes, and I've decided I should probably put on another coat. So I'm going to show you a little bit about the process of laying down some primer. So what you can do here, you take your primer, right? And you just got to keep it moving. Just keep it moving all the way. Just a nice light coat here. I'm going to touch up some spots. And then you're just going to go over to the other side, and you're going to get whatever you missed. Now to the other one. You never just want to stop when you're laying down the primer, or when you're painting for that matter. kind of applies to both. And that's about it. That should be good for the second coat. So we're gonna let that dry for 4 hours and then we're gonna get to painting. Alright, 4 hours is just about up. So now I'm just gonna walk you guys over what our painting process is gonna be. And then I'm just gonna do a time lapse about that. And then after that dries, I will show you the final results. So first, what we're gonna do is lay down our paint right here. And on the back of it, it's got some instructions, right? So we're gonna lay down probably 1 coat of paint and then let that dry for about, say, 10-15 minutes. Then we're gonna lay down another second coat of paint, let that dry for about 10-15 minutes, and then we're gonna pick up our clear coat here, and we gotta apply that within 1 hour. So we're gonna let that second coat dry for about 10-15 minutes, and we're gonna add a top layer of clear coat, and then we're gonna let that dry for about 24 hours or so. Well, it fully dries in about 9 hours, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the back wheels off, do those, and then we're gonna let the whole thing dry for 24 hours before we can drive the car. So that's kind of the plan, and I will show you the final results after I finish painting.